All right, but we are going in now. We have about 20 seconds left until the fight kicks off.
Yeah, Prince Exion is on the one-handed mace. Maybe a little bit of a better POV. I think he's in the main fight. He's not capping. I think. Let's see.
Well, we can hope. We'll find out if it does happen.
Then only a 6.3 normal Leering cane. Interesting. But he is in full 8.3 and 7.3, and looks like we're going to see the normal route elevate going into the middle right off the rip, splitting off with their side capping squad. Blackwater not going middle.
No.
Interesting.
It's gonna let them take it. They did get the east, and now they're going right to that same choke that they love to get killed on so very, very much.
Yep, I was just about to mention that. This is the choke of death in every city fight we've watched so far.
They just come here and pound themselves to death at the same thing, and it's the same as before. Wow, already getting turned back on the first engage.
Yeah, the classic combo that we've been seeing so much of, the permafrost with the Camland clump, it's insane. But it looked like Blackwater was able to stabilize quite a bit actually on that engagement. Elevate getting pushed back just onto the wooden bridge for now. But there we see the first death, second death. Geminex going in with a double kill on the members of Blackwater. Nice stun onto the back line for Prince Exion, stopping those heals coming out onto the front line of Blackwater. And once again, Elevate now pushing Blackwater back one by one. Baudeville was about to go down. There he goes, finally dropping down to the ground. Now the front line for Blackwater need to retreat back. Champion of Brazil just got executed. Nice clump for the return, though, but it was no follow-up damage on the clump. There was a perfect armor pierce as well. Oh, boy. But now, a little bit of back and forth.
And now you're going to watch them fall back until they can get on both sides of a choke here. Let these guys come into a T section where they can hit them from more than one side and force Blackwater to choose one direction to go in so that they can constantly hit that back line.
Yep, and remember, it's not all about the kills when it comes to this city fight. It's all about the caps. Win the cap game, you win the fight.
And here they're getting a little bit greedy, and this isn't usually what they do. We see them fall back when they get to this point over and over again, and it looks like they're going to push a little bit. They're going to lose BCX for it.
Yeah, and it looks like they're about to lose middle cap as well, so they've Elevate is now
losing
down to a
Mosef as well.
Cap.
Yeah, they pushed harder than they should have on that choke. If we've been watching these city fights over and over again, and what Elevate has done very well is be patient. Make Blackwater go into the spots that are bad for them. Make them over push, not being the one that over pushes themselves.
Yep, and now we're seeing Blackwater finally finding their rhythm. Nice defensive wind walls on each side. Nice little leap there by Exion. There comes the Camland clump once more. The knockback with the Judy boots onto the back line of Blackwater by Exion. The armor pierce comes out. Just a little bit of a wild back and forth. But while all this was going down, the caps are still held in Blackwater's favor at the moment. And they are leading in terms of points. But that can all change after one single engagement. Here comes the permafrost combo that we know all too well. The nice follow-up stun there by Exion. Perfect timing with that one-handed mace stun. Nice permafrost clump on the west. Oh boy. Blackwater, you're falling. It's happening. They're slowly getting pushed back. Look at that damage on the back line. That was massive. I couldn't even see what hit them.
Blackwater's coming over the top. They were using Elevate's own strategy against them here, but now overextending. And you got to be careful with that. They have to be careful when they overextend.
Yep, it's just a back and forth at the moment. Still, caps are going to go in the favor of Blackwater. It looks like on this rotation, 5 seconds remaining, and it's a 3-2 cap for Blackwater. So all out on this one choke point. Permafrost not landing, but it finally does actually with that one engagement. Jukes goes down for Blackwater. But Elevator getting pushed back. Exion's pretty low HP here. That's a nice club. Any follow-up damage? Oh, if only they hadn't execute with a bloodletter. Could have been perfect. Mosef does go down though. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. This is a really close fight compared to what we've seen time and time again with these two sides fighting each other. Shozen.
They're learning. Close. They're learning. They're getting better. King Bosch goes down there. Derek will be back.
Yeah, Exion going a little bit deep in the back line here. He's going to get shut down. He could be an execute here.
He's going to get out of there, I think. But his team is going to lose some heals because he was forcing other people to come up and save him.
Yeah, forcing the healers to extend all the way to the front was pretty painful.
And now is there going to be a follow-up on top of Dungeon Realms for it? It doesn't look like it. It looks like everybody's going to be safe on this last engagement. Elevate doing a really good job at sustaining and taking care of themselves when they do get low, not having to fall too far back.
Yeah, look at this front line and the melee damage coming out onto Elevate's front line here. Oh boy, double kill onto Elevate. And can we see a trade here? It looks like Owens does go down and Bodavale. Very nice plays. Exion once again shutting down the heals and the ranged DPS in the backline. Champion of Brazil goes down for Black Order as well. But still, the point cap has shifted a little bit into Elevate's favor here. It is a 3-2 cap for the moment, at least.
With 20 seconds to go, looks like they're going to take it. I don't see anything ticking away.
No,
there is a fight down on the east, but it's not going to be enough to take it.
Northwest actually just fell into Black Order's hands in time for the rotation.
Center did, yeah, incredible.
Nice plays. Black Order finally getting their rhythm, like I said before. And it's like Elevator on the back foot of this engagement. Prince Exion getting shut down, just standing inside that fire pit. But he goes in with his leap, a nice stun there. Is there any follow-up damage on this club? Whoa, a little bit of zipping and zapping all across the board there for Bodavale.
Yeah. He didn't get any kills there. He kind of went in a little bit early. Needs to wait until he has got some kind of pressure with him.
Yep.
And Bean is going to go. Oh.
There's the combo that we always expect from this Elevate side. The stun,
Exion pushed all the way back. He's going to have to run so far. We're on the wrong view for this now.
Maybe swap over to BCX. Yeah, BCX. Back to our side for Elevate. He is using the old Camland Mace, so he is looking for those clumps with his E. And then the Permafrost comes in, and we see the DPS deletion. But at the moment, once again, the cap game is coming. And Elevate are losing right now, 117 to 180. Nice Permafrost engagement on the back line. Prince Exion is back over there in the back. I'm going to hop on back onto Exion since he is in the front of all this action. A wild back and forth at the moment. Everyone's getting involved in this engagement. It's like the Fire and the Frost really being the king DPS makers for both sides at the moment. But Elevate, they need to focus on the cap game. We just listened
they are
to
getting hit. Yeah, they know what they have to do, but sometimes, like they say, any plans, are great until you get punched in the face, and then it's hard to keep those plans.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, y'all got the blood coming out. Oh.
God.
But I had to catch the bus.
That Bodavale damage that's coming out, though, is insane on the melee DPS. Finally, Elevate do cap the middle, but they did lose their back cap at the same time. So point rotation goes in favor of Black Order. Nice engagement onto Elevate's front line once again. Bodavale just causing havoc in the back line. I believe he is on a bloodletter, I think. I can't really tell. Maybe the new daggers, but he does go down with a nice zip and zap. But the front line getting caught off by Cargera on their back foot once again.
Yep. Seeing Mosef and Rock and Tran go down. Biggie X in trouble on the lower level. Biggie X goes down as well to Bean. I hear Bean's got fans. Bam goes down. This is going to be a massacre here. What is going on? Chicken goes down. BCX is in trouble. Geminex is in trouble. They're going to need some heals from Uraz.
It looks like the boys in Elevate getting pushed back all the way to their, beginner bridge, I would call it. Still battling for this control at the moment. Black Order really giving it to them and still on a 4-cap advantage.
Wow.
4-1. Nice clump here onto Elevate's front line by the Camland Mace once again. Not enough follow-up damage. Now Exion looking for his engagement. He does land it. Misses the silence pull, though. The Permafrost does come in, but the heals are down. The Judicator is also down on top, boosting out those heals received for the Black Order people. Now we're going to see, once again, waiting for those cooldowns to come back. The big Permafrost DPS.
They did get one of their caps back. on the far west.
Bean does go down in that engagement. Mosef also going down. Oh, nice clump. Where's the follow-up?
Oh, Zerfax goes down. And there's going to be some good payment on this one. Nope, they're letting them get away free. No debts called.
Yeah, Prince Exion is doing work with this one-handed mace right now. He's just
So
full-blown causing chaos in the backline for these healers. They're just sitting clumped up.
Beand is just going nuts today. He's getting some work in today. And Owens is going to go down as... Oof. Yep. Owen goes. Gaius is going to go... Or Guesses?
Wes.
Wes's?
Yes. Wes. But once again, Black Order winning the point rotation. It is now 66 to 170. And
wow. But Elevate's got it right now. Elevate's got one cap up.
Yep.
If they can hold this for the next 90 seconds, they'll start to be able to whittle down some of those points of Black Order. A lot of work to do, though. Wow, this is one of our long ones. We're at 11 minutes now. Usually by now they're over.
Yeah, it's really goes to show, I think a lot of practice and coordination's gone into this new launch by the Coalition versus Elevate. And once again, we could see a very drawn-out engagement for all these cities over the next week or two, hopefully. One can only hope for that sort of content.
This is a big cluster right now. This is dumpster fire level of engagement. What is going on? Does anybody have a front line?
I don't think so, but Champion of Brazil looks like he's going to get caught off guard. He does get caught off by Prince Exion trying to escape, gets shut down, and then burned to death with the fire artillery. And as all that was happening, Elevate are still holding on to the 3 cap to 2. I did see their back, the Black Order's back cap getting flashed on, but it looks like it got shut down. They do have the rat
triple
cap
kill, quad kill. 4-1 advantage right now for Elevate and kills. 5-1. That's doing work in this last engagement here. Well done for Elevate. Black Order is going to have to regroup and hope they don't lose anybody else to this Camland.
Sadly, though, Elevate didn't capitalize on the full wipe pretty much nearly there. Like, they could have got this cap that Exion's getting right now in time. I did see a couple dots on the party, like just hovering around this cap point, but it wasn't flashing or anything, sadly.
Bean goes down.
Beans, he should be setted soon. He's
had
quite a bit.
He's been on both sides of that kill and be killed ledger today. He's probably a little bit in the red.
Bean is on his 4th set.
He's got it.
Owen's on his 5th set. Bodavale also on his 5th set. And King Bosch on his 5th.
Oh, no. And there's a lot of time left here. They're going to have to start playing a little bit more defensive.
Yeah.
Unless they brought 7 sets.
I don't know. They know what happened last time. They got steamrolled pretty much. So maybe they were expecting this and brought a bunch of sets. Who knows? But it's like
right now,
we see the
heavily
standoff.
in favor in Elevate's favor with the cap game. They're going to get a good point rotation on this one.
Yep, and it's like they're going to be holding here. Black Order need to make the move to break this choke point. It's on to them. Elevate can just sit here and just play off the timer and let the points tick over for them. Slowly burning back that lead advantage that Black Order currently have on top of them. Looks like it's going to be a full push. Nice engagement here by Prince Exion into the backline. Does force Black Order to burn a Locust in that engagement. And then we see once again the stun landing, the silence pool coming out by Exion. He's going to be in a little spot of trouble himself. He is getting snatched. There we go.
I think he's going to be fine here. He's got the bubble. He's full healed. No problem.
Good. Cargera, on the other
not
hand,
going to get the
is
same
not.
treatment. Oh, no, Cargera. You got to get the bubble.
Yep, and I think that just goes to show how well coordinated Elevate are. Like, they are on the same page. They are fully synced.
And
like, they knew what they were doing.
Here.
And look
Bean
at that.
is going to die. Jukes dies. This is a rough one.
Yeah, the tables have turned. The permafrost does land on the back line. Exion looking for that stun. He does land the Judy boots. Sadly, oh, there we go. Vaughn goes down. Nice catch here by Exion once again. The healer's getting pushed all the way back into the tent. Big EX goes down. Oh no, Goof goes down by Big EX, shall I say. Jackery also hits the ground.
A lot of death here. This has been quite the turnaround for the Poison Elevate, doing a really good job at taking control of this when things looked very bad.
Yep, and all that time they're holding down the 4 points for their favor as well, slowly burning back that point lead that Black Order was holding. I think Black Order was up about 70 points on them at one point. And now it's down 61 to 90, still holding the 4-point cap for Elevate. And now we're seeing the next wave of engagement. Chicken naturally goes down. He does get executed instantly. That was a permadeath, like insta over. Kagera in a spot of trouble once again, but both sides are just throwing out all their DPS that they can give at the moment.
Well, Goof is getting into a lot of trouble here today.
He is. Ooh. Demonex hits the ground. Uh-oh. But still, points are holding for Elevate. They did just tick over, and it's like they're going to tick over once again. Permafrost engagement on the backline of Black Order, retreating over the bridge. Sadly, Exion did get bopped away, so he couldn't land his stun to keep him in place. But as all that was happening,
is going to get this cap right before the turn, and they're going to get another 4-pointer. That's going to be big. That's going to give them the lead.
Yeah, it should bring them in lead, I think. Yep, there you go. 59 to 46, now in Elevate's favor. Once again, the boys in Elevate rotating around to see where the Black Order boys want to go to next. All down to Black Order. It's like they're going to go eastern side, and they should cap that southeast cap easily for the boys in Black Order. We shall see.
They got the
just
east.
Looking around.
Now they're going to have to break into the center or go full west while holding on to the east. It's going to be an interesting choice for Black Order. They don't have a lot of time. One more of these rotations, and that's all they got.
Yep. And it's been pretty messy. I wonder if people are setted at the moment. It's sure.
Somebody's got to be close. Let me go take a look at the
Bodavale's on his 7th set.
Oh my god.
Yes. I'm looking at the scoreboard at the moment. Quite a large number of like 5 deaths at least. Maybe some people sitting on some more. Like
Being killed Chicken. This is getting interesting. Chicken goes down has twice been the motivating factor to a bigger push. Let's see if they do it again. Don't see any push kind of happening. It looks like Black Order is kind of waiting on Elevate at the moment. Let me go check out Exion's POV.
Yeah, Exion just chilling in the middle. BCX also on the other side of the bridge. They're just holding middle. Like
they need to push. Black Order's got to push on one of these 2 chokes. I would push towards middle so you can actually get a cap. Pushing south will not do it for you. But as soon as you do push to the west, you're going to have that group in the middle come up underneath you.
I'm wondering if Black Order
West, you got to go get the cap.
Really safe because they know that people are on their last sets.
But that's it.
Yeah. And Elevate don't need to play stupid here. They can just sit here and let the timer go down.
Right.
And as it says, the point rotation goes in.
20 points down. They have 25 points. This is their last chance.
It looks like Black Order finally making their move, just edging their way up here. Prince Exion's going to be fine.
Logic goes down. Zombie is one of the alts of Logic. GM of Empire.
Bean just getting hit by that fire artillery. Nice
alive.
engagement here. Shutting down the backline hills once again. Prince Exion doing work here. And it looks like Black Order's push was shut down. Basically because Prince Exion just shut down the backline. No heals were coming out for the frontline push. And now we see Black Order getting pushed all the way back once again into that choke point. Exion doing Lord's work with this one-handed mace versus the healers. And we got 60 seconds remaining. Nice Judy boots in. Bean, very low HP, does get hit by the permafrost. It goes down. So does Gwes. That's their Locust player down as well. Exion just forcing these healers all the way back.
Mashi goes down there. But Bodaville's going to go as well. This is the end of the fight. They have... there's nothing left.
That's all she wrote. Point rotation's going to tick over, and that's going to be it. It's time to loot Elevate. Make sure you loot the bodies. I see it time and time again. You boys always complain. Because as soon as the fight ends, they're kicked out of this instant, and they can't go back and loot the bodies. So, You know, it would be nice to give them a bit of grace period, like Christos does for these city fights to loot, but make sure
No,
you
you gotta
scoop
get
up
that
all those
looting in right
bodies.
now, or you're just gonna lose it all. Hurry up, run, run.
Yeah, all that 8.3 juicy gear on the ground. Whew.
Yeah, you know, you're wondering where the black market gets all of its Gucci gear.
Yeah. It's not cheap to do these for these city fights, and there we go. Victory once again for Elevate. I'm gonna check the scoreboard, see if we see anything different this time around. Wow, look at that damage output. Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. Carvin in 183?
Yes,
Is that the top?
that's the top. 183k damage output during that battle, and then second and third both fall in Elevate side for Gemini and Biggie X at 140k, 146k, and 142k. And then, I mean, you're looking at that DPS, right, for Black Order once again. This has happened before where Carvin is just insane with his DPS output, and then it's so far behind with everybody else. But they did a lot better this time round. Black Order slowly learning, improving their strategy. Maybe tomorrow they'll get a win. Who knows? Because
You
we
gotta
do
hope.
have...
You know, hey, I want to see these fights continue on, and the best way for the fights to continue on for the city is when one of the teams gets another victory. You know, like I want to see Black Order get a victory so that they have the will to keep fighting. I mean, after this fight, you got to imagine that they do. This was very close. They had a good, solid beginning of the fight until they started losing their sets, getting a little cautious. There were a couple of times when they failed to push. If they watch this, I think that they can see where they can improve, and it's going to be an even closer fight next time.
Yep, and well, that next time is going to be tomorrow. We do have Bridgewatch, Limehurst, and Carleon getting launched on for tomorrow.
It's going to be a big day.
Yeah, I don't know what ones we're covering. We'll have to wait and see. But as always, you can find the coverage here at twitch.tv/Albion Online. You can also catch the VOD on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV. Make sure you're subscribed. I will have the fight uploaded, ready for you guys tomorrow afternoon. So if you want to watch it back, it's going to be up on the channel there.
And I just want to let... Well, I got to tell Mr. Fosker here, M. Fosker, he has won the raffle.
Enjoy your gold code, brother.
All right, see you guys tomorrow at 19 UTC for the AO Daily Show, followed by a city fight at 20.
Glorious.